Sorry this is taking a few days. I've been a little busy. I'm going to show you how to make the stingray today. I'm going to show you what problems I had in making them. I'm using a sticky note, and it seemed to help to keep the sticky side kind of up here and this not sticky. For your first fold, you're going to want to fold it over and try to get it as good as you can. I'm going to try to like meet these up. The better your folds, the better these will come out. And just make sure this bubble might cause some issues there. I kind of do like a boop. And then I like to use my fingernails, but you can use like a ruler, something like that, to make your creases really, like you want the, it helps to make your creases really creasy, I guess. But after that first fold, you're gonna carefully unpeel, especially if you're using a sticky note. It gets a little sticky. And then we're going to take this, and I kind of like to like this, kind of roll it a little with my thumb. Kind of helps straighten it out, straighten out the bubbles. Because I really like to be stubborn. And you want to line that up with your middle crease. See this bottom part's being a little, there we go. Definitely not going to see it come out super duper perfect, but it's you know. And then you want to do the same here. And how I'm like rolling it to kind of keep those random creases and bubbles out. And then we fold down this side. Again, it's probably not going to be perfect coming from me, but you know. So then we've got basically what looks like a kite. And it helps if I put my thumb here, because we're going to fold down like this and crease, 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 crease. Oh, nice. And then we're going to take that flap, pop it back up, unfold all these very carefully, because, at least me carefully, because I'm using a sticky note. Sometimes unpeeling them kind of messes it up. Then we're going to fold this down and cover it back up like a little blankie. Okay. Alright. Then I'm going to fold this down. And this is where your creases start getting a little harder. Sometimes I go over them a few times just because there's more folds involved. And same with this side. Ooh, you see my stuff wasn't super even, so it's not super even. Sometimes I have a little trouble, but that's okay. Now we're going to unfold again, and what we're going to do, I'm gonna carefully unpeel this side. Now that we have this fold here, we can push in and flatten out. I did notice sometimes I'd have trouble with these creases, and if you do, just kind of stick your finger in there and just kind of like try to flatten it down. And this side might be stubborn since it wasn't super even. No, we're good. All right, so now we have a folded up little kite. We're going to take his tail, this, we're going to fold, just try to make sure that's nice and there we go. And then this part, you can kind of gauge, you want to fold over, so you want about like a fingernail width of space. Kind of trying to make that crease good. There you go. And then this part, I found the most difficult. I kind of just made it work. You can probably, if you look up Stingray Origami. You can probably find the original. It was on Facebook. It was like DIY, and then it had some special characters. You might be able to see how he does this. My brain doesn't process things the best all the time, so I just kind of made it work. You're supposed to make like these two little triangles here. Sorry. Like, it seemed like he pinched it up and folded it over, but I had such a hard time processing how he was doing that. My brain's a little funky. So I just do it like this, where I just kind of pinch over and then kind of fold this part down. Kind of, it's messy, but I just do this to kind of keep my brain busy at night, so it doesn't matter. See, like on these, you can't really tell. Once you fold this down, you can't even really tell. You see, it's like a smushed little triangle. There we go. So then once you have that done, you're gonna want to take these top flappies, fold them down, inch, and then you want to take the whole thing and fold it in half. Kind of really try to get that crease in. And then we're gonna flip them over, take our flappies, and I like to do this. It seemed like this made a nice crease. If it's done this way, I mean, it's gonna be a little crumply, like look at this guy, but I feel like that gives him character, so I don't mind it. And then after we've kind of made this hump by like flattening our wings over that, it kind of makes like a little hump there. We're gonna take this tip and we're gonna flatten it down, and then I found if I did this again and really worked the shape, that really helped it kind of stay in place. There's our little stingray, very cute. And then when you're done, like for these, I added little eyeballs, little spots, little line. I think it really helps make them all really cute. And then since it's a stingray, you know, I had to put the little smile underneath. I hope that helps. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm sorry it was a little messy. That's me.